3, The Game.
And a good Wednesday evening to you. And yes, it is time for another installment of Smashville Live, as the weather, I think, has moved on for now.
It was nasty.
It was angry. We were talking about before the show. It looked angry outside.
It was. Someone told me when I moved down to Tennessee, it's like a cow peeing on a flat rock. That's what someone told me.
Okay.
It's just that rain hits and it goes where it doesn't go down. It goes out, and just like the roads were flooded in within 20 seconds.
I got to be honest, Skelsy, I've been here 25 years. I've never heard that
before. You never heard that?
No, I haven't.
Sorry. Bless your heart.
There you go. Look at you. You're a true Southerner now. We are here at Cool Springs, Brewhouse South in Cool Springs. We're excited. Another installment after an exciting game last night we're going to get into. We've got Ladarius Robinson on site, Ian Safar back at the studios. Cliff McCardle will have the mic a little bit later. We want to go out in the audience, get some questions. I'm Darren McFarland. Hal Gill, a.k.a. Skillsy, on site as we go right to left on your radio dial. Also, put your hands together and welcome Phil Tomasino to the table. All right. Also, Mark Jankowski in the house as well. I don't know why I'm pointing. It's radio. Nobody can see me doing this, but you guys.
They're seeing what you're, They came through the rainstorm and everything. They're here. They showed up. So
you're right. So we should have a visual for the folks
They get special treatment.
In all seriousness, thank you for coming out tonight. A lot of fun. Let's start with last night's game, a big one against Vegas. You guys needed the points. You needed a big game, and you produced.
Yeah. Obviously, we've been playing a lot of big games recently, and we knew going into this one, they're the top team in the West, and we banded together. We knew it was going to be a full 60-minute effort. We came out strong, got two quick ones, and then they pushed back in the second. And going into the third, we were talking about, we knew it was the biggest period of our season. So it was great for us to come together and get the 2 points there.
Tom, are you you've been here for a while. You've seen some things. You went on to Boston, beat the beast of the East, and then the best of the West is coming in. Like, what do you guys talk? I mean, you said, hey, we just had to lock them down. Hey, third period, we just got to lock them down, and we'll get this win. In Boston, you locked them down. How are you guys handling that? And for a young group of guys, is it just like that you love challenges? Is it just you guys are all rising up? What's going on in the locker room that you guys have this belief that you can beat anyone?
Yeah, I mean, that Boston game was huge. I think just for us in terms of momentum, I thought we played great. Basically shut them out till the last second there. So
that was the saddest goal ever.
Yeah, that was
you're
tough,
like this. That shouldn't happen.
Yeah,
that's not.
But, obviously it was a great game by everyone, and then we had some games there. I think that probably weren't our best, and then we obviously came home. I think when you're at home, it's a little easier maybe to get pumped up with all the fans there and everyone kind of shouting and cheering us on. So, but listen, like Janko said, it was another great team, and I think we stuck to our game and we kind of kept it simple. I think tried to do too much maybe a little bit those previous games and kind of got us in trouble. And I think yesterday we just kept it simple and everyone was doing the right things. So. It was a great effort from everyone last night, especially.
I just feel like Hal is really on his game tonight. I'm excited for this hour. The beast in the East, the best in the West, cows peeing on rocks. We're 4 minutes
take credit for that. I can't take credit for that. That's I feel like that's.
You're like first line stuff here tonight.
I'm bringing my
top
A game.
line.
That's all I do.
Phil, you do. Phil, you tricked me last night. I thought you scored the winning goal. You tricked me.
Oh no, I celebrated
you tricked me. I totally bought it.
How bad did you want it though?
No, listen.
It was coming. It was coming.
I was expecting it, to be honest with you, and then he went in, so I can't complain about that. So, but I was happy for Cody against his old team. It was nice for him to get that one.
Is there anyone else?
By the way, can I say this real quick? True story. I was like, yes, that's Smashville Live's guest.
Yes.
Yes, game-winning goal. Yes.
Well, is there anyone that gets more excited about someone else's goal than you? What was the game? I think Novak scored, and you went over and hugged him and fell down, or like in an overtime goal, and then last night you got all fired up.
You did.
Yeah, fired up. I mean, I think we got on that penalty there, so I wanted us to score on that power play, and we did. So it was fun. I love when all the other guys score, and it's awesome to enjoy that moment. That one with Novi was funny though, when I jumped in the NFL. So
I loved it.
That was
one of my
that
favorites.
was a little bad, but yeah,
no, I loved it.
Maybe next time I'll try and stay on my feet.
No, I love the excitement, but let's talk about that power play. You were up high, you get held. Marchessault, right? He holds you. Then you're going to the net. I don't know if that was a penalty on the way to the net, but I'm looking at it going, you're trying to get position to score a goal, and
I mean, I think it was actually the hook at the blue line. I don't even think
that was the call. Yes,
that was a call,
and then the second one.
Honestly, like that one, I kind of just tried to dive into the shot. Like I did not even mean by any means to dive and.
And so he thought you were diving. So he turns and fires the puck at you.
I mean, listen, you know what? That's I guess it's part of it. So it got me pretty fired up though. So it.
I guess it doesn't matter because he could have had 6.
I think honestly it would have been 4 minutes. It would have been 4 minutes. I don't think it would have finalized.
There's not that much time in the game, so you guys.
But listen, it was nice that like I said, Cody out of all guys I was really happy for him because obviously his old team and a big game for him. So really happy to see him get that one. So
I told Skillsy it would have been a shame if you guys would have lost in regulation with a power play goal by them because I didn't understand the call on Lankin. I just think that's a really
what did you guys think of that? Janko, what was your take on that one?
In that moment, I mean, I was like, really?
Yeah, I mean, at that point in the game and that level of game and what they've been kind of letting go through, it was a playoff game, and they were calling it like a playoff game, which was awesome, and then that late for them to call something like that. I mean, I personally didn't see exactly what happened, and from what I heard, he kind of got pushed into the net, and the net came off. I mean, anything that's that close, that tight, in that kind of game, I think
that's my thought exactly.
Yeah, what exactly did I didn't even see? I was kind of in the
so
slide.
The puck,
Skillsy is going to describe it perfectly.
The save was made. The puck goes up in the air. Lanky leans back, and goalies, they don't want to go down and let the puck go off their back and in. So he leans back, and someone was right next to him. So I think it was like a team effort that everyone coming back and trying to get on to the crossbar and protect the net. And then the net comes off. It looked like it was just a normal play that they were trying to make. My problem is, you call that in the 5th game of the year where you say –
you call that in October.
Right? Is that kind of way you guys would see that? Like, that's kind of a cheesy call when it's a big game.
Game 76.
Yeah, I mean, we – obviously Janko was – we had that 5-on-3 at the beginning, which was huge. And that's obviously, tough to kill. So especially the one late in the game there, it's tied. That's it's a little hard on our PKers when you have.
Well, Janko's going, come on, give me a chance to kill a penalty.
That power play's pretty good too, so you don't want to give him too many opportunities. But I think our PK, Janko especially, and I think leaving yesterday, Gravel did a great job. I think he blocked 5 shots in a row.
It was awesome.
It was huge momentum for our group, and I think our PK's been great recently, especially.
We keep talking about momentum and. Whether power play scores or doesn't, you get momentum out of that. Penalty kill, when you get a huge kill, it means so much in momentum. But, for the fans listening, what's it like on the bench? Like that 5-on-3, to get that kill, that was huge. What was it like on the bench, you guys, and the feeling on the team after that one?
Yeah, I mean, it's I remember, I think all 3 guys that were out there for the beginning of the 5-on-3 were out there for maybe a minute 40 out of the 2 minutes. So they were out there for a while. We finally get a whistle. The crowd is going bananas. It was one of the loudest I've heard the rink. So it's amazing. The fans can really appreciate not only, goals, wins, but like little stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like being able to kill off those huge penalties. And then, obviously everyone on the bench, all 3 guys are coming off just dead tired, and the whole bench is going nuts, you know, like patting him on the back, everything, you know, like Gravy blocking 5 shots in a minute straight.
A couple kick saves he had in there.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
It's awesome, and yeah, you're like you said, it gets the momentum for the group. It gets the team going. We finish the kill, and then we go, and I think maybe like a minute, 2 minutes later, we score a goal, and unfortunately, it was kicked in, but it's that momentum that, you know, it carries into the game, and so yeah, it was awesome to be able to help the team out that way.
Lankinen was kind of a big deal as well. Obviously he was great last night, but how awesome is it to have a tandem like Juice? Juice, in my opinion, you know, the top goalie in the NHL, and then you throw a Lankinen and he does a performance like that. What does it mean to you guys to have those guys back there for you?
I mean, I think just trust. You know, you obviously know whoever's in, you're gonna get a great goaltending every night, right? And I think Lanky was obviously last night was key, probably the key part of our win. So he was unbelievable, and like you said, Juice is. I've always said Juice. I think Juice is, you know, one of the best, if not the best goalie in the world, also. And you know, it's awesome to have those. Obviously, they're 2 great teammates, and they're always having fun. And but it's just awesome. They're both great goalies, and I think we're really lucky, like I said, to have that goaltending night in and night out every night. So.
I know you guys haven't had a lot of practice because you're playing insane amount of games right now, but I as soon as, you know, Pekka, you know, I played with Pex, and he's just huge, and you don't see any net, and it's just like, it was embarrassing for me. I couldn't score a goal to save my life, but I try, and I was just like, he'd like make a glove save on the blocker side. I'm like, okay, thanks, buddy. Juice is small. You see the net, and then when you guys are playing against him, what's it like going in and trying to score on him? And everyone has told me, elite goal scorers that have played for the Preds, you go in practice, and you see the net, and you think you're going to get a goal, and then all of a sudden it's gone.
It's demoralizing. I mean, when you have a big goalie like Pex and you don't see the net, you're like, okay, I'm not supposed to score.
Yeah.
And then you have a smaller guy like Juice, and you see the net, you're like, okay, perfect, I'm going to put it right in there, and then he just comes out of nowhere and makes a save. It's, you know, that's what makes him so special. He's so quick. He reads the play so well. There'll be, you know, a backdoor pass. You think, oh, crap, it's a goal. And then all of a sudden, he doesn't even make a spectacular save because he's already there. It's amazing. It's, you know, he's like Tom was saying, he's one of the best goalies in the league, and luckily one of the best goalies I've been able to play with.
Yeah.
He's a man. He's a man, dude.
No doubt about it. We'll step away for a couple minutes, let some folks meet you guys, and then we'll come back with more Smashville Live as we are out in Cool Springs at Brewhouse South, and you're listening to this on 102.5, 106.3, The Game.
White 85! Every team needs a quarterback. White 85! Tank! That's why we have
Hasselbeck, bootleg, rollout, toss, touchdown!
Tim.
You can run good plays at the right time.
ESPN NFL analyst Tim Hasselbeck gives his expertise on all things NFL.
You evaluate players, and then you're turning them over to the coaching staff.
Every Tuesday at noon.
At the right time.
With Caroline, Willie, and D-Mace. Tim on 102.5 and 106.3 The Game and the Game Nashville app.
Incubus live August 16th, First Bank Amphitheater in Franklin, Tennessee, with special guests Bad Flower and Paris Jackson. One incredible night with Incubus. On sale Friday 10 a.m. at livenation.com. Don't miss Incubus live, part of the Farm Bureau Insurance Concert Series.
Bob's Steak and Chop House in the Omni Nashville Hotel.
Hi, this is Chef Mark at Bob's Steak and Chop House at the Omni Hotel. Looking for a romantic dinner with that special someone? Be sure to join us and try one of our signature dishes, like our Australian cold water lobster tail, flash fried to perfection, and tossed in lemon butter. Did I also mention we've won the Wine Spectre Award of Excellence 7 consecutive years? Come join us for a memorable meal here at Omni, and be sure to ask for Chef Mark.
Attending an event downtown? Dine at Bob's Steak and Chop House in the Omni Nashville Hotel.
Golfers, tee it up at Edwin Watts Golf Shops with the new 2023 Aerojet Woods and Irons from Cobra Golf. The new Aerojet Woods are designed with a unique aerodynamic shape that delivers faster club head speeds for longer drives. And the new Aerojet Irons are made with hot face technology, so every strike delivers more distance. Elevate your game by swinging into Edwin Watts Golf Shops and get custom fit on the new Cobra Woods and Irons today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops. Unmatched expertise, unmatched service.
Interest rates are up, but not at Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. Don't sweat it out another summer. Replace your old unit fast before new regulations increase prices up to 20%. Get a new unit today at today's price and receive up to $1,500 off. Or get 18 months of no payments so your first payment's not due till fall of 2024. At Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, all new systems come with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Book your appointment now at springhillac.com. That's springhillac.com. And happy spring.
We pride ourselves on being transparent, opening up the books, and sharing all the secrets of the diamond industry. We have a passion for this, and part of having a passion is sharing that passion.
Genesis Diamonds Vice President David Cooper says, at Genesis, you don't just get an entry-level course in diamonds, you get a PhD.
We love educating our customers, even over-educating our customers about diamonds and gemstones, so they can truly see the difference in what we offer.
At Genesis, diamonds are not a side business. It's their only business.
We eat, breathe, and sleep diamonds.
So whether you end up buying at Genesis or not, come for the education.
The better educated we can make you at Genesis Diamonds, the better a shopper you're going to be, whether you shop with us or anyone else. You will be able to tell the difference and know what you are buying, so you make the best decision for you.
Genesis Diamonds, proud to offer one of the largest selections of GIA certified diamonds in the nation, with no middleman markups, no retail pricing games, no commission salespeople, and no nonsense. Genesis Diamonds, Green Hills and Cool Springs.
Nashville Sounds Baseball lives on 94.9 The Fan. Catch every pitch.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Every hit.
That's a base hit.
Every run.
Looking up, it's gone.
On your home for Sounds Baseball. 94.9 The Fan and The Fan app. This is Smashville Live.
Back here on Smashville Live, Darren McFarland, Hal Gill, our special guest, Phil Tomasino, Mark Jankowski. Don't forget our sponsors, Superbook Sports, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, Harpeth Beer, and Dulce Vida Organic Tequila. All very good stuff.
Beer and tequila.
There's nothing wrong with that. I actually I tried Dulce Vida the last show we did out here. It's really good.
Nice.
Really smooth.
Yeah.
Not during the show. I mean, like afterwards. After I took a bottle home with me.
You're a professional.
It was really good.
I myself am not.
Let's talk a little bit about a day like that. This schedule has been so compact. You guys probably feel like the commercial, you know. Thank you, Detroit. Detroit was last night.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even know what day it is, what city you're in. So you get a day like today. What do you do? What do you guys do with a day like today?
I mean, for me, usually I just stay home and relax and play a lot of Xbox. Usually, especially now when we have games every 2 days.
What's your game on Xbox?
Oh man, everything. I've been playing golf. I've been playing Rocket League.
Masters
been
coming
playing
up.
Call
You're
of
kind of feeling
Duty.
it.
Yeah, I've been playing. I have the 2-year-old one though, so I might have to get the new one now with the Tiger Woods edition. But, no, I honestly, like, for me, I just like to relax and chill out, and we don't get too many days where we're not traveling on an off day now, right? So it's definitely feel good when you get one of those days.
But you said you accomplished some things today.
Yeah, today I had to do a lot of stuff, so that's just one occasion.
Like, what's a lot of stuff in Tomer's life? What's a lot of stuff?
Yeah, I had to. I got a new truck, so I had to clean it for the first time, and had to do some grocery shopping today. Had to go to the dentist. Had to do a lot of stuff today. So
that's a full
day.
That's
but
grown-up stuff.
Usually that's once a year where I have an off day that I'm actually doing something. So, but it's all good.
How about you, Janko? You got a dog?
Yeah, I do. So
Lucy?
Yeah, Lucy, golden retriever. So yeah, I got the dog, and I've got my girlfriend back. We live together, so day off for me is kind of the same of just kind of chilling, but take Lucy to the park, let her out, kind of spend a little bit of time with her and Rachel. And today was actually a little bit of a big cleaning day in the apartment. Just when, with our schedule and, road trip, come back, road trip, sometimes the apartment can just get a little, you come back from the road trip, you just throw everything. And so today was, a nice off day at home. So it was clean up the apartment a little bit, take the dog out, but overall just kind of relax and just reset.
You guys are both going through a grind. I've been through the grind with you, and I'm not playing, and I'm exhausted. The road trips, this part of the schedule is exhausting, and you guys are playing great teams. So there's never like a easy game. You're in the hunt. So how hard is it? Do you I'll ask both of you because everyone's different. Like, how hard is it to decompress after a game? You have your huge high last night, and then you try to rest, rebuild, and come back up. So how do you manage that mentally in this part of the schedule?
Yeah.
Are you still? You're a young guy. You're still trying to figure it out.
I
Right?
feel like I'm able to find some energy when it comes game time. But I mean, it's tough. Like, I don't know. You probably the same way. Like, after games, I can't really sleep at night. So
yeah,
that night I'm kind of tossing and turning all night. So that's why the next day I'm usually sleeping I'm resting all day just to kind of recover from that night, especially like after a game like last night where so many emotions and everything going on. So but it's tough for sure. But I think like you said, right now it's the best time of the year. So I think we're all pumped whenever we get an opportunity to have a game, especially at home. It's always something we look forward to. So
how much do you I've been there. I was early in my career. I used to think about the game, right? I'd lie in bed and just play it over in my head, and then I learned as year after year, I get a little bit better, and a couple beers and just shut it down. Just turn off the brain. But it was still hard. Your motor's still running, right? Yeah. You're lying in bed, and I was like 3 hours ago. I was jacked up as I've ever been in my life. So what are you? Is it just your motor running, or is your brain working?
I think it's everything. Like, I have a lot of coffee before games too, so I don't think that helps. But maybe if I cut back on the coffee, it might. But now I'm just so used to it. I think I'm past that point of no return. So, but no, it's everything. I mean, it's tough when you have back-to-back games, right? And that's sometimes you get into trouble. So, I think we have a great psychologist on our team that's. I think been really helpful to all of us, but especially me in terms of that sense. So she's really been a big part of helping me improve that aspect.
Shout out to Vicky. Vicky Woosley. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Janko, how about you? You've been through the league. You're a little more weathered. Have you gone through that transition, and where are you at now?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was very similar to you. At the beginning of my career, say you have a tough game or, a bad play or something that you could have done differently, and it keeps you up at night, and you bring it home with you. And, I think, with Rachel at home too, and I'd feel bad because, sometimes, like I said, I have a bad game, I come home and I'm in just not the greatest mood, and, she wants to stay away from me. But
Lucy doesn't care. Come on.
Oh, no, Lucy's great. Lucy, I could have the worst game ever, and she's my best friend. But, and then now, as I've played more and more in my career, I've learned to, compartmentalize and leave work at the rink and then come home and just worry about, home and family, and try not to, because that can take a mental toll on you.
Yeah.
And, you need that reset and just to forget about, hockey for a little bit and, take care of your home life, your family life. And I think that, that makes you, helps you refresh and come to the rink ready to go every day.
Along those lines, how do you handle, you're at this stage in the season, there's a lot on the line every game, and you go from big highs like, let's say, St. Louis over the weekend, to Dallas, to a low, to right back up high against Vegas. I mean, it's a bit of a roller coaster ride. How do you handle, and that's in a short amount of time. That's 3 games and not very long, and that's an emotional roller coaster right there.
Yeah, I mean, this time of year, I think you want to be playing, meaningful games, and I think, it's awesome for this group. We have a lot of young guys who, whether it's in the AHL, junior, college, they've played, lots of meaningful games and stuff like that. But, in the NHL, it's a different animal. And for us to be able to handle it the way we have so far, and it's awesome to see. And, we keep pushing. And like you said, the highs and lows, and, you don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low. After the Dallas game, where we're coming right back, we have a huge game against Vegas the next night, and so the coaches help with that, the leadership group helps with that. We take the the things that we needed to learn from that game, and then we flush it, and then we get ready for another big game the next night. So I think it's just stuff that you learn over your career, and stuff that like the coaching staff and the leadership group helps with as well.
All right, I have to ask, since we're talking about after the game, what about before the game? Who are you a hype guy? Tom, you must be a hype guy. You got to be a hype guy.
What do you mean,
hype
guy?
Are you like jumping around? No. Are you just calm, cool, collected?
I mean, I think I'm in the middle. I think I get in some sewer games. I suck. Django gets me out every game, but no,
soccer. You're talking about soccer.
I'm not like Novi chill, but
you're talking about sewer ball soccer, right?
Soccer.
For those who don't know, a soccer game, they call it sewer ball because you try to get your buddy out and you just try to sewer your buddy.
I'm listen. It's sometimes I feel like I get a little too anxious before games, where it's just like let's get going. So. It's fun. I love it, but yeah, I gotta improve my soccer game for sure. That's
your focus.
That's the next step for me. Yeah.
Jacob, how about you? You seem like you're level-headed all the time, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'd say like before games and stuff, I like to keep a pretty even keel. On a scale from Novi to McCarran, I'm somewhere in the middle.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. So that explains a lot. Novi. I can't tell.
So we did an hour with him during the show, and it is hard to get.
I honestly can't tell.
Minnesota was the only time he peaked.
I can't tell you if his dog died or he scored a goal. I really can't tell. He's just unflappable.
Yesterday he had a nice celebration after his
He did.
He was feeling it.
He did, but it's hard to. There's not much there. We were during the show. We were doing Smashville Live. It was hard to pull anything. He's just very calm. He's just the same. We're trying to have fun.
Ice in his veins. He plays that way, though, right?
Yeah, he does. Hey, it's working, right?
And it works.
He is playing out of his mind.
Yeah, so McCarran is your hype guy.
So he's the really.
Oh yeah, he's up there.
He gets fired up.
He loves it. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I actually sit beside him now in the room, so it's funny. He's a man. No, I love it. Yeah, it's so fun to be around. So
the other dynamic that maybe people out there listening or people here, they don't understand. Skillsy gets it. What about playing partner? Your traveling partner? Like who do you sit with? Who are you guys sitting with?
You know what? It's been a lot of injuries, so everything.
That's true. That's a good point.
Kind of changing around, but I've been.
You got trades, injuries.
I was with Parsonen for a while, and then obviously that he got hurt, and then now I've been with Asplund for the last maybe month and a half.
Okay,
now, so.
And how's that been?
Yeah, we're both pretty big movie guys, so we're always sitting beside each other. But for the first 20 minutes we're talking, then we got the headphones on and got the iPad going. So.
What's a movie you would watch?
Man, I've watched every movie.
I've run out of everything.
I've gone into
I finished Netflix.
Yeah, I finished Netflix too. Yeah,
I'm done with it.
I just watched that MH370 one about that plane that disappeared. Yeah.
Okay.
So that was. Is
that a good take?
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. So that's my recent one. So I gotta get some new movies, but I've watched everything. So I might have to start rewatching some older things. So.
Mark, what about you?
On the plane?
Yeah.
I sit at one of the card tables. So it's me, Fabro, McCarran, and who's the other guy?
It's a rotating.
Oh, Vange, Luke, the human ATM. He's
not a card player?
Well, he's figuring it out. Well, he'll figure it out. It takes some time. But It's good. It's fun. I love sitting at the card table because, it makes the plane ride go by so much quicker. You're yucking it up with the boys and just having a good time, and it's awesome. So
it's taking candy from baby. You're a smart guy. Providence College Friar. I don't know if everyone knows.
I was wondering when you're going to
I was going to wait.
I was going to leave
he's a smart guy, so obviously he knows his ways. So you're just taking money from babies.
Yeah, it's fun. The other three, I'd say me, McCarron, and Fabro, we kind of split the winnings, and Luke, he's
got to pay to be at the table. He's
exactly.
young kid.
His rookie dues. He's coming around though.
Perfect. That's fantastic. All right, we got some more people that want to meet you guys. We'll step away, and we will be back. More of Smashville Live. We're at Brewhouse South in Cool Springs, and you're listening here on 102.5, 106.3, The Game.
A show that lives and breathes sports.
Focus in.
From the SEC.
Credit to the Alabamas, to Georgias, and the Ohio States of the world.
To the Preds.
They've been in a lot of really tight games, but they're not winning enough of them.
To the Titans.
He's talking about what this franchise has built over the years.
Caroline, Willie, and D-Mace.
What is this? Check it out.
Weekdays from 11 to 2 on 102.5 and 106.3 The Game and the Game Nashville app.
Hey, Robby, Stanley here. And grand slams, no-hitters, and double plays are back, and there's no better place to get on the MLB action than FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. That's because right now new customers can step up to the plate with a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. Just go to FanDuel.com/Rob to sign up, place your first bet, and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you don't win. I really like what I've seen from the Braves so far this year. I think they're going to be good all season long. Aaron Judge picking right up where he left off last year as well. Stick with him for your home run picks. But you can take it any way you want to take it. Don't miss your chance to get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000 when you join FanDuel today. Just go to FanDuel.com/Rob to sign up. FanDuel, official partner of Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission. Must be 21 or older and present in Tennessee. First online real money wager only. $10 deposit required. Refund issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See full terms at FanDuel.com/sportsbook. Got a gambling problem? Call the Tennessee Red Line at 1-800-889-9789.
Predators fans, Brewhouse South in Cool Springs and Brewhouse Highway 100 in Bellevue is your home for hockey action all season. They are Predators approved. All games are on, and they're even going to give you the sound. Get awesome game day drink specials. When you think hockey, think Brewhouse South on Galleria Boulevard in Cool Springs or Brewhouse Highway 100 in Bellevue. Go Preds!
Experience the crisp, clean, smooth, and refreshing pure agave flavor of Dulce Vida Tequila. Dulce Vida Tequila is made using only 100% USDA certified organic blue agave that is harvested from Los Altos, Mexico. Dulce Vida Blanco is additive-free and gluten-free. Try it for yourself. 1.5 ounce of Dulce Vida Blanco Tequila, 4 ounces of sparkling water, and a squeeze of lime for a delicious ranch water cocktail that is less than 100 calories. Dulce Vida Tequila, pure and simple.
Do I need Medicare when I turn 65, or can I wait?
With more than 70 years of experience helping Tennesseans, Farm Bureau Health Plans can answer all your questions about Medicare.
Part A, B, C, D, it's all alphabet soup to me.
So if you're looking for an affordable way to cover the gaps left by Medicare or protection from the high cost of prescription drugs, you can plan on us to make it easy. Find out more at fbhp.com. Farm Bureau Health Plans. Plan on us.
When Smashville wants to rock. We are Nashville's rock station. 102.9 The Buzz. Tomorrow night. The Predators wrap up their homestand against the Carolina Hurricanes. Pre-game at 6. Face-off at 7 on your home for Smashville. 102.5 and 106.3 The Game and the Game Nashville app.
This is Smashville Live.
Yep. We're back here on Smashville Live on this Wednesday evening. Appreciate everybody
It's a
tuning in.
well-played song right there.
Yes, definitely. Having fun here in Cool Springs. We want to thank our sponsors, Superbook Sports, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, Harpeth Beer, Dulce Vita Organic Tequila. Darren McFarland, Hal Gill, a.k.a. Skillsy, Phil Tomasino, Mark Jankowski. Everybody's got nicknames. Who's got the best nickname, in your opinion?
I think McCarran, Big Sexy.
You like that?
I was the originator of it last year, actually. So.
You started that?
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Well, actually, Matt Luff actually started it. And
But
then
he's gone, so
we
you're
were,
taking credit.
we were in an interview together, and we both mentioned it. So
Really?
yeah, we'll
now that he's
That
gone,
is
you don't have to
awesome.
give him credit anymore.
No, I gotta shout him out because he kind of was the start of it. But I did mention it. I did say it in an
So
interview.
where did
and
that
that's-
come from? Tell us the
Honestly, I have no idea.
Just blurted it out?
Look at him. It's the first thing that comes to mind, right?
It just matches his profile. So it's funny. That's my favorite. So,
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
You're biased, so that's good.
I'm
That's
biased.
good.
I'm a little
Yeah.
biased. Yeah. So
It's still a good one, though. Mark, what about you?
I mean, I like that one. Maybe Gravel, the Gravy Train. That's a good one.
Gravy Train.
Gravy Train.
Yeah, I like
Nice.
that one too.
yeah,
We got a lot of good
Gravy's
ones.
Gravy's got Young Gravy too, who's a rapper.
Oh, yeah.
That's been.
Well, Tyson Berry came in. He was adamant. He's a nickname guy, right?
Yeah.
So he was throwing. He threw out Lausanne as lasagna. I think is that what he was called?
I haven't heard that one before.
He was testing a lot of them. He's just
he
like
was
throw it out there and see where it
See if
lands.
any of them stick.
See if anything sticks. So
Apparently, lasagna didn't stick.
no, I guess not. I guess not. I want to ask you, the hair game with the young influx has been phenomenal. You guys, both work in your Canadian waterfall. Like that's the mullet. Yours right now, Tomer, is epic. It's something special. Do you feel that or
No, it's.
is it getting too much?
It's too much now. Yeah, it's at the point where you just can't style it at that point. So
Yeah.
that's the tough thing. So we do have some. I know, we have some guys with some nice lettuce on our team. So
Good luck.
So is this the longest you've had it?
This is the longest I've
ever.
Actually, I don't think it's the longest I've ever had. Like, I think when I was younger, I had it even longer.
Okay.
But this is the hopefully everything works out and we're playing for a lot longer. But I think once their season's done, I'm going straight to the barber.
Well, the hard part now is you're in Nashville, and I don't know if you guys noticed, it's going to get hot, it's going to get humid. It's tough to have a full quaff.
It's tough with the long hair. Your neck's
it starts to get
your
a
neck's
little.
in one after. So.
But Janko's got a nice little mullet going. Like it's good hockey hair.
Yeah, I've got a good one going right now. I went and actually got it trimmed maybe a week or two ago just to clean it up. It was getting a little messy around the sides and the back a little bit, but I like it. I get the bucket off during warm up and I get it flowing back. So it's also like kind of what Tomer was saying. One of my rituals after the season, whenever the season's over, I go straight to the barber, get it chopped off, and then showing up to the after the year party, and no one recognizes me anymore.
You guys told me something. It was one of the saddest things I've heard when you guys were coming in. Luke Evangelista is getting a haircut today. Is that true?
A trim. Hopefully just a trim.
Like I hope he's just getting this, cutting the ends, getting rid of the split ends, because that's kind of that's his thing, right? He's got full hair. I see him every time I see him. He's touching it up a little bit, just a little hair flip.
Yeah, he's got sweet. Sweet flow.
He's got good flow, so it means a lot to him. It's part of his game.
I don't think he'll go too short. I don't think I've ever seen it shorter.
That's another nickname, Vinny Chase. You ever seen Entourage?
Oh,
because the hair and everything. So guys have been starting calling him Vinny Chase from. So he can't get rid of the hair.
No.
No. Tell everybody out in Radio Land about your shirt. I like your shirt you got.
Oh yeah, the Smashville Strong shirt, obviously supporting the Covenant School and supporting the families and the friends of those people who were a terrible.
It meant a lot to you guys. I know. You play a game and it's hard. It was hard we were all sitting around at the airport and watching this unfold, and we're like, whoa, we have to leave our city, and it was hard to leave to go to Boston. We had the Boston-Pittsburgh trip. But, I mean, you guys, it was emotional. McDonough, and to be specific, that hit hard. He has kids and lives right down the street. You guys went in there and played a great game in Boston. That had to have been hard it was hard for me to leave. I'm going back to my hometown, and I'm like, I don't want to leave Nashville right now. How hard was that to find the emotion to play a game after that?
Exactly. I mean, it puts everything into perspective.
Yeah.
We're playing a game, and what we did in Boston. That was that first game after that occurred, and we rallied for the city of Nashville, and we wanted to do it for the city, and to get that win against Boston, and to give the MVP helmet, to be put
really
on.
Cool.
Yeah, that was. That was something special that we wanted to do for the city, and there was a lot of emotions before, during, and after the game, and then to come home and have the first.
I was going to Saturday felt that way too.
Yeah,
right?
that first
emotional
home
game.
Exactly. So it was for the city of Nashville, and something that the city can rally around for sure.
How about the story in Boston with the 17-year-old Preds fan from Brentwood who meets McDonough in the airport, tells him that they're up there celebrating his birthday, and the next thing you know, before the game, he's in the room doing the lineup card.
It was awesome.
How cool was
awesome.
that?
How did that happen? I know McDonough. I mentioned Ryan McDonough because he didn't go on the flight. He stayed back, stayed with his family, and then came in later and met him on the flight going up to Boston. So he just, hey, you want to?
Well, Karen and I had Caleb on, the latest Predators official podcast, which, Phil, you've been nice enough to come on in the past, but he told the story. It was amazing. On social media, this is the good stuff about social media. He's on Instagram, and Ryan McDonough is like, hey, kid, we need to get you here, because they were going to go out to eat. He was there with his mom. They were going to go out to eat before the game, and he's like, no, get to the arena. We got something for you. You need to come downstairs. And that was all DMing on social media.
I know he was a huge Juice fan. So
yes.
I think
he was wearing the
he might have
jersey,
been
right?
wearing the jersey, yeah. So I think someone, maybe Max said or Heinz said that. Specifically he was a Juice fan. So I know he was loving it. He gave Juice a big hug.
Oh yeah,
after.
he did. That's amazing.
It was cool, but that's definitely, obviously, like you said about the school, that was really tough. But I think that just that moment right there just gave us an extra, I think, boost of. Just made us feel good, and we wanted to do it for the city, and obviously that he came in and, like I said, it was nice, great for him to do that for us, and man, maybe he should do that for us every game. It worked out. So,
but you guys have found a spark. I feel like every time it's and everyone, and I feel like Smashville is like, hey, this isn't the team. This isn't gonna get it done. They're not going to win, and they're just waiting. But you guys find a spark somewhere. You find something to grab on, and something to play for, and you're in it. We're waiting for this game with Calgary and Winnipeg to start. You're 3 points out of a playoff spot, and you guys have proven everyone wrong, and you keep doing it over and over again. So what is it? There's inspiration all over the place, but I feel like you guys just keep grabbing more of it. How do you guys do that? And is it John Hines bringing it to you, or is it organic in the locker room? Like, where is that fire coming from? Where you like, hey, we're going to beat good teams. We can do this.
I mean, I think it's everyone. Obviously, the trades and everything going on. There's been a lot of change, but at the same time, I think everyone just wants to prove what everyone's been saying about us, wrong. And maybe people are saying that we're not good enough to make playoffs, and we're a young team. But I think just a lot of guys have been given opportunities this year, and I think everyone's taking advantage of it. And we're playing for each other. We're competing hard for each other. And like we talked about that PK yesterday, that's something that that we're doing for each other. And not me, definitely not me in particular, but guys like just selling out to block a shot, doing the little things. I think everyone's doing that for us right now, and that's the kind of the reason for our success. So it's been a lot of fun. I think we're enjoying every moment, and everyone's, like I said, competing hard for each other, and that's our goal, and I think we can do it. We have a tough schedule, but I think we beat Boston, we beat Vegas. I think we can do it for sure. So.
Janko, you've been on different teams. You've seen different mindsets. You've played for Calgary. You know how they tick. You know how all this works. What are you seeing different about this team?
I just think, ever since the trade deadline, and, we lost a lot of really good players and a lot of really good people in our room. And, we're looking around the room. We know what people are saying. We know what people are saying about us and our chances. And, we believe in every single guy in that locker room. We believe in each other. And, it's a little bit of proving people wrong. We hear what they're saying, but we know everyone's in this room for a reason. And we, it's kind of like a next man up mentality. We lose a guy, but, someone's going to step up in that role and do a great job doing it. So I think it's pretty special. We've put ourselves in this position where we are, and we're not done yet.
It's fun to watch, man. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. Along those lines, and last thing before we take our final break, there's been a lot of stuff go on in the calendar year of 2023 with, David Poyle is going to retire after the draft, and Barry Trotz is going to be the new GM, and the trade deadline, and what you guys were just talking about. Like, everybody just kind of tossed you guys off to the side, like, they're out of it. And I don't know if you guys can feel it or not, but in my conversations, I know, Skillsy, you probably are getting the same thing. You guys have injected something. Can you feel it in the stands at Bridgestone Arena? Like, people are gravitating to you because young guys just run around free, and you're just doing your thing, and nobody's giving you a chance, and you're out there winning games. And who knows when you go on this road trip, what's going to be? I mean, who knows how this, like you said, this Calgary-Winnipeg game, this whole road trip could make the rest of your regular season. Do you feel that in the crowd? Do you feel people gravitating to you guys?
Yeah, definitely. We can feel the buzz
Last
around.
night
You talked about how loud it was on that penalty kill.
It was one of the loudest, if not the loudest, I've heard the building. I mean, it's incredible. I think just the buzz around the team, the city, like I said, what we've been able to do since the trade deadline when everyone was counting us out, and we just keep winning games. And I think it's the way we're playing. We're playing hard for each other, and that's what we got to do in the position we're in, and the style of game that we're playing right now. I think it's great for the city to be able to rally around us.
Phil, you saw it last year, but now you see it this year. I mean, do you feel it a little bit different?
Yeah, I think. I think our fans have been great ever since I've been here, but I think just for all of us, I think we're just having fun and enjoying every moment. I think sometimes when I feel like when you're in that push. It can really stress you out.
Do you feel like the pressure's off a little bit?
I don't want to say no, the pressure's off, but what we want to prove it to people that we can do this, and but at the same time we're enjoying every moment of it. I think sometimes you get in those situations where you're like we gotta do this, but I think right now we're enjoying every moment. We're having fun and we're competing for each other, and I think that's what has really led to our success. And I think we like you said, we have still 5 games to go, and they're probably the 5 biggest games of the year. So, but it's been a lot of fun, man, and we're all really enjoying it, and we're all competing hard for each other and working for each other. So, it's definitely a lot of fun to be a part of.
We'll step away. We'll come back. If you have any questions, Cliff McCarta will have the mic. We'll end the show on that as you listen to Smashville Live here on 102.5, 106.3, The Game.
All the big plays.
Ball right to score. Yoshi sets up Matt Duchesne.
All the big stories.
For the Predators, are you holding on to what you got, or are you selling some guys off?
All in one place. We are Nashville's best sports talk. 102.5 and 106.3.
Green flag is in the air.
It may not happen that way every game.
His shot stopped.
Gotta play better, gotta coach better.
TD Tigers.
The Game and the Game Nashville app.
It's Championship Week at the Electronic Express Markdown Mania sales event. We've got slam dunk deals in every department, including all 4K TVs, computers and tablets, smart home, headphones, and more. Is it time to update your kitchen? Visit our convenient locations for up to 50% off all your appliance needs, in stock and ready to deliver. Plus, get up to 3 years interest-free financing. Sale ends Saturday. Electronic Express. We make it happen.
It's Quaz with Little Harpeth. And I'm just having one of our Chicken Scratch American Pilsners. It's one refreshing beer and a good example of the German lagers that we craft right here in Nashville. Chicken Scratch is made with locally sourced raw white corn, giving it a subtle cornbready sweetness. And speaking of sweetness, Chicken Scratch's closest associate goes by the name of Deer Crossing Hellas, also a lager with a light crisp body and golden color, and it won us a gold medal at the Great American Beer Festival. So be on the lookout for our craft lagers. And as always, thank you for supporting our little brewery.
Interest rates are up, but not at Spring Hill Heating and Cooling. Don't sweat it out another summer. Replace your old unit fast before new regulations increase prices up to 20%. Get a new unit today at today's price and receive up to $1,500 off. Or get 18 months of no payments so your first payment's not due till fall of 2024. At Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, all new systems come with a 10-year parts and labor warranty. Book your appointment now at springhillac.com. That's springhillac.com. And happy spring.
If you're hiring, it can feel like you're trying to find a needle in a haystack. You can hope the right person comes along, or you can just use ZipRecruiter. And now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. In fact, ZipRecruiter has helped a lot of business owners find their needle in a haystack, like Marco, president of operations at Telly Tires and Auto Centers. Because Telly Tires has grown a lot in the last few years, Marco needed to hire everyone from a receptionist to a store manager to a head mechanic.
ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill. ZipRecruiter helps me keep my business running.
Take it from Marco and millions of other businesses who've used ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter can help you find the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/RADIO. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire.
From Goodlettsville to 12 South,
it could come down to the final possession.
We are Nashville's best sports talk.
ESPN
102.5 The Game and the Game Nashville app.
This is Smashville Live.
Smashville Live. Want to thank our sponsors, our great sponsors, Superbook Sports, Spring Hill Heating and Cooling, Harpeth Beer, and Dulce Vita Organic Tequila. Darren McFarland, Hal Gill, a.k.a. Skillsy, Phil Tomasino, Mark Jankowski, and all of you.
Tomer and Janko, a.k.a.
Yeah. Which, by the way, we were talking about Lausanne. I heard him doing an interview with Kara recently, and he called Bridgestone Bridgie.
Bridgie.
I've never heard.
I've heard Bridgie. I've heard the Stone.
Have you heard others call it Bridgie? The Stone, I've heard. Bridgie? I've never heard that one before.
I've heard it before.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
What do you guys call it?
I call it Bridgie sometimes.
You call it Bridgie.
Yeah, I think that's pretty popular in the locker room right now, the Bridgie.
Yeah.
Okay. So
well, there you have it.
Okay, we solved that.
Big game at the Bridgie tomorrow.
Big game at the Bridgie tomorrow against Carolina. So we know what's at stake. What are you expecting from Carolina tomorrow?
I mean, they're one of the top teams in the league, right? So, no, I think we play.
What's
5.
new?
I mean, yeah. But listen,
Bring them on.
It's awesome, right? Like it's like you said, it's the best time of the year, and we're getting the chance to play the top teams. So. No better opportunity than to beat. Like I said, I think they're top 5 in the league for sure. So they've been playing really well. So it's going to be the same thing. I think we play like we did yesterday. I think everything will be good. So it's going to be a big test for us for sure.
Janko, you feel any like we're looking at it. We're watching this game tonight with the Flames and the Jets. Tomorrow, like, do you feel like that's how great would I? And I've been looking at this road trip coming up, and I know you guys are taking it a game at a time because that's the way you guys have done it. But you get a win here. Like, how great is it going to be? Jump out, go to Winnipeg, have a chance to beat them, have a chance to beat the Flames in Calgary. Like, this sets up to be a lot of fun. So, how much pressure and. You explained it. It's internal pressure with you guys. It's not external. No one's expecting anything, but you guys expect it from each other. But going into Carolina, how much of that is pressure because you know how much this means, or and I'm trying to set it up because I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I feel like you guys just love this challenge.
Absolutely. It's an exciting challenge, an exciting opportunity. Another top team that we're playing, and we've shown that when we play our game and we stick to our game plan, we can play and beat any team in this league, like we have in the last few games. So we're excited for the challenge. We know it's a huge game coming up, just like we've been playing huge, meaningful games for the last little while now. So it's we all believe in ourselves here, so we're really excited about the opportunity.
Let's go to Cliffy. Cliffy out in the
we got a question
out in the crowd. Cliffy.
Yes, we have Jonah from Columbia.
Hi, what is the best advice that you can give for young hockey players?
I would say the best advice is to have fun. I think you will never make it as far as you want to go if you're not having fun, if you're not enjoying the game. Obviously work hard, but I think just make sure you're having fun playing the game, and and it'll be a great ride.
Yeah, for me, same thing. Enjoy it. It goes by quickly, so thank your parents. I think that's something I wish maybe I'd have done a little bit more in my career. So, but
they do a lot.
They do. Their parents do a lot for you. So be extremely grateful for everything and all their support. So, but like Janko said, just have fun, and like I said, it goes by really quickly. So just enjoy every moment of it.
Now we need the coaches to listen to that, right? Like best advice for coaches: let the kids have fun, please.
One more, Cliffy.
Next up from Nashville, it's Mackenzie.
Hey, I just wanted to know, every time you guys step on the ice, what's the number one thing that motivates you when you look around and see the crowd?
Like that one.
That's a tough one, actually. I mean, right now, I would say winning games, but I mean, listen, we're playing the league we want to play in, and we're enjoying every moment of it. So I think our fans, we see all, especially in the warm-ups, you go and see all the signs and everyone, banging on the glass, and it's awesome. And for me personally, I love that experience. So I would just say, obviously winning games, but just to be in front of all the fans and playing for them, it's a lot of fun for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. I think when we step out there on the ice and we see all the packed Bridgie, and it's something we want to rally around the city. And I mean, me having played in different cities before, and I would always circle Nashville on my calendar. It's by far my favorite place to come play, and then now being able to play here as a home player, it's really special. So to be able to bring rally around the city and bring everyone together.
That is a good way to end it. Guys, thanks for coming out. Go kick butt tomorrow night, and then go kick butt in Canada, and come back. And these final two home games will be crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Looking forward to it.
Setting up,
season.
all the stars are lining up for you guys.
Looking forward to it.
Love it.
I'm waiting for it. It's going to be
Put your
fun.
hands together. Mark Jankowski,
Thanks,
Phil
guys. Appreciate
Tomasino. Thank you guys for
Thank
coming
you.
out.
You guys are the best. Love you.
You've been listening to
Good dudes.
Smashville Live. Preds
Thanks,
Insiders is next.
Hey, this is Phil Forsberg, and this is Smashville.
Forsberg a shot, broken up in front, give it back to Forsberg, and here come the Habs.
You're listening to the flagship of the Nashville Predators radio network, ESPN 1025 The Game.
ElectronicExpress.com. We make it happen.
In football, we all take our hits, but protection keeps you in the game. That's why I always wore a helmet and pads on the field. Life too comes with risk.